I have to trust my gut.
I heard you're trying to decide between two job offers. How's that going?
It's been quite a dilemma. Both companies have their pros and cons.
Tough decision. How are you planning to choose?
Ultimately, I have to trust my gut. I need to go with my instincts and pick the one that feels right.
That makes sense. Sometimes your intuition can guide you better than anything else.
Exactly. I've weighed all the practical factors, but I can't ignore that gut feeling.
It's important to consider both rational and emotional aspects when making a decision.
Right. And I've sought advice from friends and family. But in the end, I have to trust my gut.
Well, I hope your intuition leads you to the best choice for your career.
Thanks, me too. I'll go with what feels right and hope it works out.
Do you have any plans for today?
Do you have any plans for today?
Not really, just a typical Saturday. I need to run some errands, hit the gym, and maybe do some cleaning around the house. How about you?
Well, I was thinking of going for a hike this morning, and then trying out that new cafe downtown for lunch.
A hike sounds fantastic. Mind if I join you? I could use some fresh air and exercise.
Of course. The more, the merrier. It'll be a fun way to start the day.
Awesome. After the hike, I'm definitely up for that cafe visit. I've heard their coffee is amazing.
Perfect. Let's plan to meet at the trailhead around 9 a.m., and then we can head to the cafe afterward.
Sounds like a plan. Looking forward to it.
Vacations.
I'm planning the ultimate vacation. Guess where?
Mars?
Close. But it's the newly opened underwater hotel in the Pacific. You sleep surrounded by sharks and jellyfish.
That's wild. And here I was, excited about my weekend at the world's largest potato museum.
A potato museum? That's surprisingly interesting. Tell me, there's a mashed potato fountain.
Better. A potato sculpture contest. Last year's winner was a spud replica of the Mona Lisa.
Now, that's art. But back to my aquatic adventure. They offer deep-sea treasure hunts. Imagine finding pirate gold.
Or a new species of sea potato. For my museum trip.
We should swap vacation stories afterward. Yours sounds unexpectedly thrilling.
Deal. And if you find any sea potatoes, you know where to send them.
Absolutely. To the Potato Museum, for the glory of Spudkind. This is going to be one for the books.
Learning in courses.
I just signed up for a course on underwater basket weaving. Can you believe it's a real thing?
That's nothing. I found a class on the art of yodeling in different languages. I can now yodel in Italian.
Italian yodeling? That sounds impressive. But imagine the piece of weaving baskets underwater. It's like meditation, but with more oxygen tanks.
True, but mastering a yodel that echoes through the mountains in multiple languages? It's like becoming a linguistic echo.
Fair point. Though, next week, I'm diving into the philosophy of time travel. It's supposed to untangle the mysteries of the universe.
Time travel? That's deep. I'll raise you with the psychology of superheroes. It explores what drives heroes and villains alike.
Superheroes and time travel. Seems we're both on a quest to stretch our minds. Maybe we should exchange notes.
Definitely. Learning is an adventure, especially with courses like these. Who knew education could be so out of this world?
How's the weather treating you?
How's the weather treating you lately?
It's been quite unpredictable, to be honest. We've had a mix of sunny days and sudden downpours, typical of this time of year.
Have you been able to get outdoors despite the fluctuating weather?
Yes, whenever there's a break in the rain, I try to make the most of it. Been going for walks and spending time in the garden whenever I can.
Any plans for outdoor activities this weekend?
Not sure yet. It depends on how the weather shapes up. If it's sunny, maybe a picnic or a hike. If not, perhaps a cozy day indoors with a good book.
Sounds like a flexible approach. How do you cope with the changing weather?
I try to stay prepared with layers and umbrellas, just in case. And I always check the forecast before making any outdoor plans to avoid getting caught in the rain.
Smart thinking. Hopefully, the weather clears up for whatever you decide to do this weekend.
Fingers crossed. It's all part of the adventure, right?
How was your weekend?
How was your weekend?
It was pretty good, thanks. I spent most of it catching up on chores and errands, but I did manage to squeeze in some relaxation time.
That sounds productive. Did you get a chance to do anything fun?
Not anything too exciting, but I did go for a nice long walk in the park on Sunday morning. It was refreshing to get some fresh air and exercise.
Nice. Did you do anything special in the evenings?
On Saturday, I had dinner with some friends. We went to this new restaurant downtown and had a great time catching up.
That sounds like fun. Did you try any interesting dishes?
Yeah, we tried a few different appetizers and shared some desserts. The food was delicious, and the company was even better.
It sounds like you had a well-rounded weekend. Ready to tackle the week ahead?
Definitely. Feeling refreshed and ready to take on whatever comes my way.
That's the spirit. Here's to a productive week ahead.
Fitness and health.
Guess what? I joined a new fitness class. It's called Zombie Run. You exercise by escaping from actors dressed as zombies.
Zombies? That's one way to get your heart rate up. Beats my yoga class with goats.
Goat yoga? That sounds both calming and chaotic. But the zombies? They make me sprint like I'm in a horror movie.
I can imagine. Meanwhile, I'm trying to hold a pose as a goat decides I'm its new climbing frame.
That's hilarious. At least you're blending fitness with nature. My zombies are surprisingly motivational.
Could use some of that motivation. How about we trade? One zombie chase for a goat stand?
Deal. But beware, those zombies have nothing on a determined goat.
Fair warning. Let's see if the zombies can outdo the goats in getting us fit.
It's a date. Fitness has never been more adventurous or furry.
I have to think on my feet.
How did your presentation go at the conference yesterday?
It went well, but during the Q&A session, I had to think on my feet when someone asked an unexpected question.
That can be challenging. What did you do?
I took a moment to gather my thoughts and then gave a concise response.
Impressive. Quick thinking is essential in those situations.
Absolutely. It's a skill you develop with experience.
Have you ever had to think on your feet in a personal situation?
Yes, once when I missed my train, I had to figure out an alternate route to get home.
That can be frustrating. Adapting to unexpected circumstances is key.
It is. Whether it's at work or in daily life, you sometimes have to think on your feet to find solutions.
Well, it sounds like you handle it well.
Thanks. It's all about staying calm and resourceful.
Bye, baby, on the tree.
What are you up to?
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Hey, what are you up to?
Not much, just catching up on some reading. How about you?
I just finished a workout, and now I'm thinking of making some dinner. Feeling hungry after all that exercise.
Nice. What's on the menu tonight?
I'm thinking of making a big salad with grilled chicken. Trying to eat healthier these days.
That sounds delicious and healthy. I should follow your lead and start eating better too.
It's never too late to start. You know, I heard there's a new salad place that opened up nearby. We could try it out together sometime.
That's a great idea. Let's plan to do that next week. It'll be a nice change from our usual meals.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it. Anyway, enjoy your reading. And I'll get cooking.
Thanks, you too. Enjoy your dinner.
My belly is empty.
My belly is empty.
You must be feeling quite hungry then. Have you had a chance to eat today?
Not much, just a small snack earlier, but that was hours ago. Now I'm feeling like I could eat a whole buffet.
I can imagine. When your belly is empty, It's hard to ignore those hunger pangs.
Exactly. I'm craving something hearty and filling to satisfy this emptiness.
Well, lucky for you, there's a diner nearby that serves up some delicious comfort food. How about we go grab a bite there?
That sounds like a fantastic idea. A hearty meal is just what I need right now.
Great! Let's not waste any time. We'll get you something to eat and fill up that empty belly in no time.
Thank you. I appreciate your help in finding some food.
Of course. Let's go satisfy that hunger.
How's your emotional health?
How's your emotional health?
It's been a bit challenging lately, but I'm working on it. I've been paying more attention to my emotions and trying to practice self-awareness and self-care.
That's important. What steps have you been taking to support your emotional well-being?
I've been journaling to process my thoughts and feelings, practicing mindfulness to stay present in the moment, and seeking support from loved ones when I need it. Additionally, I've been exploring therapy as a way to delve deeper into understanding and managing my emotions.
Have you noticed any changes or improvements since implementing these strategies?
Yes, I've noticed that I'm becoming more in tune with my emotions and better able to navigate them. While there are still moments of difficulty, I feel like I'm building resilience and coping skills that are helping me manage my emotional health more effectively.
It sounds like you're taking proactive steps toward emotional wellness. Keep prioritizing your well-being, and remember to give yourself grace along the way.
Thank you. I'm committed to continuing this journey of emotional growth and self-discovery.
How's your financial situation?
How's your financial situation?
It's been a bit tight recently, but I'm managing. I've been sticking to a budget and looking for ways to cut expenses where I can.
That's understandable. Have you been able to save anything?
Yes, I've been setting aside a portion of my income into savings each month, even if it's just a small amount. Building up an emergency fund has been a priority.
Any strategies for increasing your income or finding additional sources of revenue?
I've been exploring freelance opportunities and side gigs to supplement my income. Additionally, I'm looking into ways to invest wisely and grow my money over time.
Have you been keeping track of your expenses and financial goals?
Absolutely. I've been using budgeting tools and apps to monitor my spending and track progress towards my financial goals. It helps me stay organized and accountable.
Keep up the good work. It sounds like you're taking proactive steps to improve your financial situation.
Thank you. I'm committed to financial stability and working towards a more secure future.
Technology and gadgets.
Did you see the latest gadget release? It's a phone that folds into a smartwatch.
Really? I'm still amused by my smart fridge. It texts me when I'm out of milk.
That's cool. But imagine a device that changes form based on your needs. Next, they'll invent glasses that project movies.
Glasses for movies? Please. My toaster already prints today's weather forecast on my bread.
Your toaster is a weatherman. That's brilliant. How about a pen that records and transcribes your notes automatically?
I'd like that. Beats my talking alarm clock. It's too chatty in the mornings.
Talking clock? My vacuum cleaner maps my house and sends me updates. Dust bunnies conquered in Sector 2.
Impressive. Yet, I long for a simple gadget that finds my keys. Can your super vacuum do that?
Not yet, but who knows? With how fast technology moves, next month it might just fly us to work.
I'd buy that, especially if it dodges traffic. The future's looking fun with all these gadgets.
Cultural events.
I just got tickets to the Midnight Sun Festival. It's a week where night never falls, filled with music art and endless daylight.
That's magical. I'm planning to attend the Underwater Music Festival. Divers and fish alike, enjoying symphonies among the corals.
Underwater concerts? How do you even hear the music?
Special underwater speakers. It's surreal, like the whales are singing along. But you're...
Festival, celebrating endless day. That must be a sight.
It is. The sun hovers like a golden guardian. There's something majestic about daylight at midnight. But I'm intrigued by your aquatic concert.
Imagine floating, surrounded by sound and sea life. It's another world. Yet, the idea of a sun that never sets is equally otherworldly.
True. It's like each festival transports you to a different realm. Yours to an oceanic harmony, mine to eternal light.
Perhaps next year we swap. I could use a bit of eternal daylight, and you might enjoy the symphony of the sea.
Agreed. Here's to exploring the wonders of the world, above and below the waves.
Weekend plans.
So, got any wild plans for the weekend? Skydiving? Shark wrestling?
Even better. I'm going to the International Sock Sorting Championships. It's the highlight of my year.
Wait, that's a thing? Sock sorting?
Absolutely. Last year, I won the Mismatched Marvel category. This year, I'm aiming for Speedy Sorter.
That's unexpectedly amazing. Here I was, thinking about hiking, and you're living in 3024 with sock sorting.
What can I say? It's a thrilling world. How about you? Any plans?
Well, I was going to explore the new underwater basket weaving workshop downtown. But now, it sounds mundane compared to your sock saga.
Underwater what now? That sounds incredible. Want to swap plans?
Tempting, but I think we should stick to our passions. How about we meet up afterward and exchange tales?
Deal. I'll bring the socks. You bring the baskets. It's going to be an unforgettable weekend.
It's a no-brainer.
I'm thinking about upgrading my phone.
but I'm not sure which one to get.
Have you considered getting the latest model from your current brand?
Yeah, I've been using this brand for years, but there are so many options now.
If you're happy with your current brand and the new model offers better features, it's a no-brainer.
You might be right. I'm just worried about the cost.
Well, sometimes it's worth investing in quality and the latest technology. Plus, you can always check for deals or trade-in options.
That's true. I'll do some research and compare prices.
Sounds like a plan. But in the end, if the new model offers significant improvements and you're satisfied with the brand, it's a no-brainer decision.
Thanks for the advice. I'll take that into consideration when making my choice.
How's your productivity?
How's your productivity been lately?
It's been quite good, actually. I've been able to tick off a lot of tasks from my to-do list and make some progress on long-term projects.
That's great to hear. What do you attribute your productivity to?
I think it's a combination of better time management and implementing some new productivity techniques I've learned recently. Plus, I've been trying to minimize distractions and stay focused on one task at a time.
That sounds like a solid approach. I've been struggling a bit with staying on track myself. Any tips you can share?
Sure. I find that breaking down tasks into smaller, more manageable chunks helps prevent overwhelm. Also, setting specific goals for each day keeps me motivated and accountable.
Those sound like effective strategies. I'll definitely give them a try. Thanks for sharing.
No problem. Let me know how it goes.
It's a breath of fresh air.
They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense.
I heard you moved to a new city recently. How are you finding it?
It's been fantastic. Living here is like a breath of fresh air compared to my old place.
That's great to hear. What do you like most about it?
Well, the people are friendly, and the pace of life is more relaxed. It's a nice change.
I can imagine. Sometimes a new environment can bring a fresh perspective.
Exactly. And the scenery is beautiful here. The parks and green spaces are amazing.
It sounds like you're really enjoying your new surroundings.
I am. It's a breath of fresh air in every sense, physically and mentally.
I'm happy for you. Sometimes, a change of scenery can make a world of difference.
Thanks. It's been a positive change, and I'm looking forward to exploring more of what this city has to offer. Well, here's to new adventure and all the fresh experiences ahead.
What do you feel like doing?
Hey, it's such a nice day outside. What do you feel like doing?
I agree, the weather's perfect. I'm up for anything. How about a bike ride in the park?
That sounds fantastic. I haven't ridden my bike in ages. Let's pack a picnic and make a day of it.
Picnic sounds great. What should we include in the basket?
How about some sandwiches, fruit, and a bottle of chilled sparkling water?
Perfect. I'll grab a blanket and we can enjoy a meal by the lake.
Thanks for suggesting this. It's been such a refreshing day.
My pleasure. Sometimes simple outdoor activities are the best way to relax and unwind.
Agreed. We should do this more often.
Definitely. Let's make it a regular thing.
I'm drained.
I'm drained.
Sounds like you're feeling really depleted. Have you been taking breaks and managing your workload?
Not as much as I should have. It's been a relentless cycle of work. And now I feel like I've hit a wall.
I understand. It's crucial to find a balance between work and rest to avoid feeling drained.
Exactly. Right now, I feel like I have no energy left to tackle anything else.
Maybe it's time to step back and prioritize self-care. How about taking a short break or doing something you enjoy to recharge?
That sounds like a good idea. I need to give myself permission to rest and recharge before I completely burn out.
Absolutely. Your well-being should always come first. Let's make sure you get the rest you need.
Thank you. I appreciate your understanding and support.
No problem at all. Take care of yourself and remember to listen to your body's signals.
Learn and review vocabulary.
I've been using this new method to learn and review English vocabulary. It's a bit unconventional, but incredibly effective.
Oh, how does it work?
Instead of traditional flashcards, I write short stories using new words. Last week, I accidentally submitted one to a language learning forum.
Accidentally?
Yeah, I meant to post it in a critique thread, but clicked on the contest link instead. And guess what? I won first place.
You won a vocabulary contest by accident. That's hilarious. What was the prize?
A year's subscription to an advanced English course. But here's the kicker. The judge was an author, whose work I've been using to learn idioms and expressions.
No way. So your study material basically won you the contest.
Exactly. And the author offered to mentor me after recognizing one of their own idioms in my story. It's turned into an unexpected learning opportunity.
Talk about a plot twist. Your vocabulary learning method not only won you a contest, but also a mentor. Incredible.
Learn and review vocabulary. Dedicate some time each day to learning new words and reviewing old ones. You can use flashcards, app $7.99, or a vocabulary journal for this purpose. Try to learn words in context rather than in isolation, as this helps you remember their meanings and how to use them correctly. Incorporating these habits into your daily routine requires commitment and consistency, but the payoff is substantial in terms of improving your English proficiency. Remember, language learning is a gradual process, and daily practice is key to making steady progress.
How's your spiritual life?
How's your spiritual life?
It's been a journey, but overall, I feel like I'm in a good place spiritually. I've been exploring different practices and traditions to deepen my connection with the divine.
That sounds interesting. What kind of practices have you been exploring?
I've been incorporating meditation into my daily routine, as well as spending more time in nature to feel closer to something greater than myself. I've also been delving into various spiritual texts and teachings to broaden my understanding.
Have you noticed any changes or growth since delving deeper into your spirituality?
Definitely. I feel more grounded, centered, and at peace with myself and the world around me. It's helped me find meaning and purpose in everyday life.
Any challenges you've encountered along the way?
There have been moments of doubt and uncertainty, but I see them as opportunities for growth and self-discovery. It's all part of the spiritual journey.
Keep exploring and nurturing your spiritual path. It sounds like you're on a meaningful journey of self-discovery.
Thank you. I'm grateful for the guidance and wisdom I've gained along the way, and I'm excited to see where this journey takes me.
Speak in English.
I've started speaking English at home, even to my cat, to improve. Sounds silly, right?
Not at all. Immersion is key. But why the cat?
Well, it was an experiment. I read somewhere that explaining things to someone else, even pets, enhances understanding. Plus, the cat can't correct my grammar.
And any breakthroughs with this unconventional method?
You won't believe this. Last week, I was on a video call, practicing a presentation. Mid-sentence, my cat jumped on the desk and meowed loudly. That's typical cat behavior, though. Here's the twist. My team thought I had added sound effects for engagement. They were so impressed. They've asked me to lead our next project's presentation.
No way. Your cat accidentally boosted your career.
Exactly. And my confidence in speaking English has skyrocketed. Who knew a pet could be such a great language tutor?
That's incredible. Maybe I should start practicing with my dog then. Who knows what opportunities might bark up?
Speak in English. Practice speaking English every day, even if it's just talking to yourself in the mirror, narrating your activities, or thinking out loud. If possible, find language exchange partners, join English-speaking clubs, or engage in conversations with friends who are fluent in English. Speaking regularly builds confidence and helps reinforce what you've learned.
Can I help you with anything?
Can I help you with anything?
Actually, I could use some assistance. I'm trying to pick out a gift for my sister's birthday, but I'm stumped. Any ideas?
Sure, I'd be happy to help. Does she have any specific interests or hobbies that we could base the gift on?
Well, she's been talking about taking up painting, so maybe art supplies would be a good choice. But I'm not sure what to get.
That's a great idea. You could get her a set of high-quality acrylic paints, some brushes, and a canvas. Maybe even throw in an art book for inspiration.
Those are excellent suggestions. I appreciate your help. Do you know where I can find these items nearby?
There's an art supply store just a few blocks from here. I can take you there if you'd like.
That would be fantastic. Thanks for being so helpful.
No problem at all. Let's go pick out the perfect gift for your sister.
How are your hobbies?
How are your hobbies?
They're going well. Thanks for asking. I've been dedicating more time to them lately, which has been fulfilling.
What hobbies have you been focusing on?
I've been spending a lot of time painting and exploring my creativity through different mediums. It's been a therapeutic outlet for me.
That sounds enjoyable. Have you picked up any new hobbies recently?
Yes, I've started learning to play the guitar. It's been a fun challenge, and I'm enjoying the process of learning something new.
Any specific goals you're working towards with your hobbies?
With painting, I'm aiming to improve my skills and maybe even showcase my work in a local gallery someday. As for guitar playing, I just want to be able to play a few songs proficiently for now.
It's great that you're pursuing your interests and goals. Hobbies are important for personal growth and relaxation.
Absolutely. They provide a sense of fulfillment and joy in life.
Listening practice.
I've started using movies for my English listening practice. It's actually helping more than those language learning apps.
Movies? Really? I would have thought that formal lessons would be better for learning.
That's what I believed too, until I found myself understanding dialogues in movies without subtitles. Plus, I'm getting better at catching slang and accents.
Impressive. Any particular genre you find more helpful?
Comedies and dramas, mostly. But here's the twist. I accidentally started mimicking accents, and now my friends think I'm from the UK.
Accidentally? How does that even happen?
I got so into character roles that the accent stuck. But wait, it gets better. I was at a cafe, and a tourist asked me for directions, thinking I was local because of my accent.
No way! That's hilarious. Did you manage to give them the right directions?
Actually, I got lost trying to show them the way. Ended up discovering a part of the city I never knew existed. So, not only am I learning English, but I'm also exploring new places by accident.
That's one adventurous way to learn a language. Keep it up. Who knows what you'll stumble upon next?
Listening practice. Incorporate listening practice into your daily routine by listening to English podcasts, music, radio, or watching English movies and TV shows. This helps improve your understanding of spoken English, familiarizes you with various accents, and improves your ability to comprehend English in different contexts.
How's your creativity?
How's your creativity been lately?
It's been a bit stagnant, to be honest. I've been struggling to come up with fresh ideas, and inspiration seems to be in short supply.
I understand. Creative blocks can be frustrating. Have you tried anything to spark your creativity?
I've been experimenting with different techniques like brainstorming, taking walks in nature, and even trying out new hobbies to shake things up. But so far, nothing seems to be working.
It sounds like you're making an effort, which is a good start. Sometimes creativity needs a bit of time and space to flourish.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Maybe I just need to be patient and trust that the creativity will come back to me when the time is right.
Absolutely. And in the meantime, don't be too hard on yourself. Creativity ebbs and flows, but it always finds its way back eventually.
Thanks for the reassurance. I'll keep trying and hope for the best.
Music and concerts.
So, I went to this concert last weekend. Guess who was playing? A band of robots, each playing traditional instruments.
Robots? That's nothing. I attended an underwater concert. The band was in a giant bubble, and the audience wore diving gear.
Underwater? That's next level. But these robots, they had a drummer with 4 arms. The beats were insane.
Impressive, but imagine guitars strumming amidst bubbles and the acoustics. It was like listening to a symphony in a dream.
A dream, huh? Well, at the robot concert, they ended with a laser light show synth to their music. It was like dancing in a sci-fi movie.
Lasers are cool, but we swam with glowing jellyfish during the encore. It was nature's light show.
Swimming with jellyfish beats lasers, I admit. But next time, there's a concert on the moon. Planning to go?
Moon concert! Count me in. Just imagine the leap dance moves you could do in low gravity.